Hello everyone and welcome to Immortal Realm. Today I'm going to talk about one of my most favorite topics, and that is kingdom building manhwas. So let's start the list. On number 10 we have Emo Phase, also known as Law of the Devil. Due, our main character, is born into the new world from Earth without a sound. He does not cry, he simply stares at the people around him. As he grows, he does not speak and curses this new world he was forced into. His father, a great general, is sure that there must be something he has an aptitude for. However, he is simply trash, disregarded by his own family as the retarded hair. This is the story of his journey to discover the truth of this world and use the knowledge of his past life to remove this title of retard, even if he has to become a devil. Let me tell you something sad, and that is the manhwa adaptation has been cancelled, but the novel is completed, so I recommend you to definitely go and read the novel. It is mind-blowing. Number 9 on our list is Cat System. The Emperor is a cat lover. I know the name sounds ridiculous, but trust me, this manhwa is actually quite decent. The cat lover teenager Meng Changji travels through Truck Kun and is bound by a cat system in a parallel world. What is this cat system? He has a big giant kitty as a system. The cat system uses the road not taken. It is the practice that does not use the usual path. When you are kidnapped, other people are looking for opportunities to escape, but this young master walks away while he slaps you right up in the face. Our main character does not practice like other people who are so busy cultivating themselves to immortality. Instead, our main character simply uses the cat system. This manhwa has a decent art, and the best thing is, it is too funny. Number 8 on our list is The Eternal Supreme. First among the 10 martial emperors, peerless martial emperor Gu Feiyang met his demise in the Tiandeng mountains. He was reincarnated 15 years later as Li Yunxiao of the Tianshui nation, and thus began a heaven-defying battlefront with the countless talents of the current generation. Martial arts of the 9 heavens and 10 divine realms. From then on, the whole world was set ablaze. In short, our main character is overpowered, and there is a lot of cliché incidents in which you will see people underestimating him, and then he will show his power and shock everyone. If you have skipped this manhwa thinking maybe I'll read it some other time, now is the time. Go and give it a read. Number 7 on our list is I Shall Live as a Prince. When your average guy struggling through life in a modern day Korea gets reborn as a grand prince in the Joseon dynasty, it seems like a pretty sweet deal, right? Nope. Not if you are the younger brother of King Yunsun, one of the most tyrannical kings in Joseon history. A reign of terror is imminent, and it is only a matter of time before everything goes downhill. But with a new Grand Prince Jin Seong taking matters into his own two hands, perhaps history won't repeat itself. This manhwa is not a direct kingdom building manhwa. Instead, our main character is just a prince, so he uses the power of influence to change his elder brother's opinion, who is known as a mad ruler. He helps him develop the kingdom and turn it into a prosperous land. Number 6 on our list is The World's Best Engineer. When civil engineering student Suho Kim falls asleep reading a fantasy novel, he wakes up as a character in the book. Suho is now in the body of Lloyd Frontera, a lazy noble who loves to drink and whose family is in a mountain of debt. Using his engineering knowledge, Suho designs inventions to avert the terrible future that lies in wait for him. With the help of his summon, a giant hamster, his servant, a knight, and the world's magic, can Suho dig his new family out of debt and build a better future? Once again, this is a kingdom building manhwa, and the main character has a system. Our main character is not a wimp, he is not a fool, and he is very smart. Not only that, but he is also very strong. The art of this manhwa is very good and it makes you read more and more. Number 5 on our list is Reborn as an Emperor. Well, some people might hate this manhwa, saying that it is your usual cliche Chinese manhwa, whereas some people might like it. And let me tell you, this manhwa is quite decent. Although it is not that good, it is not that bad too. Zhao Dongting was betrayed and killed by his lover, but he came back to life in Dynasty Song South and became an emperor. He stepped on the Dead Sea and set foot on the throne and turned the madness to his side and helped to build the kingdom and became the legend of the Supreme Emperor. The art of this manhwa is decent and it is much better compared to your typical Chinese manhwa. The story is also decent, but the only problem is with the main character's personality. Number 4 on our list is I Am the Strongest Lord in Another World. Richard, a traveler, becomes a pioneering nobleman in another world. At that time, he was surrounded by the natives and surrounded by the nobles. There were few things he could rely on, and one of which was called the Lord system. He had to build a castle, find dwarves to buy equipment, bears, minotaurs, goblins, all kinds of enemies came out one after another. The road to upgrade and become the strongest lord starts here. Now let me tell you something. This manhwa has harem. So if you are not a fan of harem like me, then you can skip this one. Otherwise the story and the plot, even the main character, they are all quite decent. Number 3 on our list is Don's Adventure in Another World. Don seems to be a handsome and laughing boy, but in fact he has another identity, and that is a professional killer. After an action, he accidentally crosses to the chaotic alien world, and the place of rebirth is the battlefield. And from here onwards, Don starts his own legend. The art of this manhwa is really good. The main character has a very good personality. He is a badass, he is smart, he is overpowered, and the plot is also quite good. I love the side characters too, as they are not annoying. Even though it is an old manhwa, it is still quite good. Number 2 on our list is It Starts with a Mountain. A strategic leader gets isekai'd into a war dynasty. He only has a group of members who were planning to ditch him. Facing this war era, he thinks of stealing food and live a king's life. He is hot-blooded, picks fights with war heroes. Will he be able to rise up in this chaotic world? Well, you will know after reading this manhwa. At the start, this manhwa was very good and interesting. But after reading a few chapters, as you read more and more, you will feel that this manhwa is becoming quite boring. But as you think of dropping this manhwa, suddenly the manhwa becomes much more intense and intriguing. So I recommend you to read all the chapters, and if you have not read it, till now, then what are you waiting for? It has more than 150 chapters. Go and give it a read. And on number 1, we have the most popular manhwa, and I think you might have already read this. That is Trash of the Count's Family. Kim Rok-soo has one life motto, and that is let's not get beaten up. But after dozing off somewhere midway through the novel Birth of a Hero, he wakes up as Kale Henitius, one of the minor villains in the novel who gets the beating of a lifetime from soon-to-be hero Choi Han. Only time will tell how much longer he has before that dreadful encounter. Can Kim Rok-soo change the course of his story so he can enjoy a long and lavish life free of the soon-to-be hero? This manhwa is my favorite kingdom building type manhwa. The novel of this manhwa was so good, and even after reading 600 chapters of the novel, you still feel that the story is as fresh as it gets. Thank you everyone for watching the video, and we'll conclude the video for today. If you want more videos like these, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll meet you soon. Have a very beautiful day.